Another new $500 monthly check has landed. 12 months of checks going out now, and you can still sign up for them. That's 12 months at $500 every single month, proving that states and cities have the funds and are starting to hand them out. You know, they have a deadline to hand out the money, $350 billion. So you want to be hypersensitive to making sure you check where this money is coming from. Even if you're working, whatever you're doing, this is money that you can use for Christmas or for the holidays, for whatever you want to use it for. We're going to talk about them and more, find out where these checks and how to get them. Where are they? How to get them. What important stimulus deadline is today. I don't want you to miss out on that because it's today, like midnight, and it's over. And just how close is the $2,000 permanent check that we've been covering? The pressure is really mounting now for those $2,000 permanent checks coming through. I'm going to cover the details on that and where we are with that since we've been covering that for a little bit. Hey everybody, it's Andrew Cartwright. I hope you're having a monumental Monday and you're motivated. Here's your daily stimulus check, second stimulus check, fourth stimulus check, fifth stimulus check for some people, executive action, executive order, and stimulus package for Monday, November 29, 2021. Can we say that pretty soon people will be on their 12th check, their 15th check for people that are getting CTC, for people that are getting state checks like the California golden stimulus check, and also other states that are giving away money. My goal is to give you the best information to access government and private money for yourself, loved ones, and of course, your business, which is why I have the lending platform, Capital Velocity, that I started in 2009. 67,000 applications last year, loans up to $5 million, 12 different programs. Make sure you check it out. It only takes 15 minutes to get pre-approved for your business. And also, I got 12 banking partners that give the lowest rates that we fight to get for you. So it's not ugly loans. Stay tuned to the channel here, though, for personal finance, real estate, crypto, stock market, and other investments to generate income and save you money. But first, a new $500 stimulus check making its rounds in South Carolina. Around 100 low-income fathers in Columbia, South Carolina, will receive aid as part of Columbia's Life Improvement Monetary Boost, or what they're calling CLIMB program. Clever, right? CLIMB, Columbia Life Improvement Monetary Boost. CLIMB, yes. You just have to be a father of at least an 18-year-old of age. You have to live in Columbia and have to get involved in the Midlands Fatherhood Coalition. The Midlands Fatherhood Coalition is basically a program that helps fathers in South Carolina take care of their families, which it definitely will help, right? What's more helpful than a little bit of extra money to help them along? Also, many of these programs should be popping up around the country as these programs become more popular, folks. They tend to just copy the program and put them out in different states. So if you're in a state and you'd like to see this program in your state, make sure you email your representative so that they can get on top of it, your state representative. Usually you have maybe 5 or 6 of them that you can reach out to, and 2 senators. The recurring payments of $500 began in September. We covered it. We're covering it again because lots of people are wondering what happened. Well, it's going and will continue for 12 months. So it's not too late to get your hands on the check. The deadline hasn't passed. You can still sign up. Again, all you need is to be a dad who is 18 years and older and lives in Columbia. Now, here's some other information that you can get your hands on another $2,000, which is join the channel. If you enjoy the content, consider subscribing. When you subscribe, like, and comment, I'm going to pick a random comment when we hit 200,000 subscribers, which has been a personal goal of mine, and I've been giving out money on this channel since the beginning. I hope that you just join the channel because you love the content, because we cover stuff that's sourced and real information and don't lie to you. So, consider that. Also, when we hit the 200,000 subscribers, I'm launching $2,000 to a lucky winner in the comments. I want that to be you. So maybe you can use that money for something that is important to you. Meanwhile, a huge deadline is today, and you cannot miss this one. It's you getting the child tax credit payments today, November 29th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is a deadline to completely opt out if you no longer wish to receive them. This also applies to you if you need to update your bank information to get money. The last payment for 2021 is scheduled for December 15th, just a couple weeks away. The non-enrollment process could take up to 7 days, so do it right now if that's what you want. Remember, I'm going to cover the $2,000 monthly at the end of this at the end, the last story, so stick around for that. Remember to check back for the enrollment to see the request was successful or not when you change whatever information you did. Also, I've mentioned in previous videos, if you're married or filing jointly, your spouse will also need to unenroll. If you or your spouse don't enroll, you will receive half of the joint payment. So make sure you're both enrolled. Again, please get right away, get on it, enroll or enroll to the CTC so you can get that money. The deadline is today. Don't, you're like, I told you, I let you know. I covered it so that you wouldn't miss out. And finally, the story you've been waiting for, maybe, hopefully, that $2,000 monthly. How close are we? Finally, we are getting to the point where there's mounting pressure on Congress to make the decision of that $2,000 permanent stimulus check. And it's all very exciting. Of course, AOC, Bernie's been behind it. Lots of people have been behind it in the Senate. And the petition was started by Stephanie Bonin. It started it online at change.org. That permanent $2,000 monthly payment. She said, quote, "We need immediate checks and reoccurring payments so that we can keep our heads above water. Congress needs to make sure that we won't be left financially ruined for doing our part to keep the country healthy," end quote. This is in regards to this almost 2-year process of where we've been up in limbo about whether this virus is worse than it is, not as worse, all kinds of stuff, right? Mixed information, wear a mask, don't wear a mask, get vaccinated, whatever. It's been a pain. New variants, all kinds of stuff. We've been severely disrupted over the last two years, to say the least. This petition has gone around. There are now 2,971,000 signatures, just shy of the $3 million goal, 3 million signature goal. That's huge numbers to show Congress just how much Americans need another wave of stimulus checks. By signing this, what happens is it sends a message to Congress. Why does Congress get to be in Congress? You vote for them. So if they think that you want this, then in order for them to get, midterms are coming up, they'll be running on these particular items and trying to push for them. We know the pressure is mounting on Republicans, have quickly vocalized their support as well for another stimulus check. Obviously, we have Democrats backing its initiative, but we are seeing more support. Slowly but surely, this has been gaining incredible momentum, and we're almost there, folks. This is what democracy is all about, letting our voices be heard and putting the pressure on politicians to get the ball rolling on the money. So go sign the petition if you believe in it and you believe your local lawmakers should do something about. Let your voice be heard. That way it can happen if you want to get these checks out the door. They need all hands on deck if you support this. If you don't support it, that's fine. Don't sign it. You don't have to. Free country, right? So a lot of people, and you might be saying, well, we shouldn't give people money. I will tell you that you take a company like Tesla. Tesla for years did not make any money. They had money they were getting from other automakers that had to buy what was called carbon credits because they produced vehicles that didn't meet the emission standards. So even though a company did not make money, Washington subsidized Tesla with being able to stay in business while somebody else wasn't. That there's corporate cronyism all over the place. There's corporate socialism that's happened all over the country where corporations get favorable treatment, they get huge contracts, and the rest of us, we're left out in the cold. While Elon Musk is raised up to like $330 million, and Bezos, who has tons of government contracts, is the second richest person, the rest of us, the inequity, the divide is so deep. And of course, they want us battling each other over things like, oh, you shouldn't get anything. You shouldn't get anything. The truth is, the SBA program, they need to beef that up, make it even better. I'm an underwriter. I package those and put them through banks, 7As and 504s. And I will tell you, the red tape that we have to go through, you and I, all the way up to where you get to where you're worth a lot of money, is a lot of work. They make it so much harder for us. So much harder. Not to mention credit that can drag you down over a few $1,000s, and also divorces or a medical or accident that comes up and crushes you for decades. Well, big corporations don't have that. In fact, they can break the law almost every day and just pay a fine and keep going, where you and I would go do time and lose our freedom. Interesting, right? How a corporation like a Wells Fargo bank can go out there and commit all kinds of crimes and just pay a fine. but still make the money. Well, that's your stimulus check, second stimulus check, your executive action and stimulus package update for this Monday, November 29, 2021. I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving, happy Hanukkah. That's starting. Get ready for Christmas, folks. If that's your bag, happy holidays to everybody, whatever you're celebrating. Thanks for tuning in. Happy